YouTubers, Atari Leaf here with another Coco 3-pack. 3 quick reviews for games for the Tandy Color Computer. Today I'm going to look at 3 arcade clones: Space Race, Color Car Action, and Robotack. Space Race is an obvious clone of the arcade hit Omega Race, and this version, published by Spectral Associates and released in 1982, was the first home version I'd played, and I think it's better than the Atari 2600 port, but a step behind the excellent VIC-20 version, and its fantastic sequel, Omega Fury by Robert Hurst. The game borrows many obvious elements from Asteroids, but think of Asteroids combined with bumper cars and you get the idea of what this game is all about. The game plays fast and smoothly, and the enemies get very hard very quickly. The Coco joystick works very well and is very responsive to the on-screen action. On later levels, it takes more than one shot to destroy the bad guys, and eventually the walls disappear altogether to give you a much more Asteroids feel. This is a great port and one I always come back to again and again. Color Car Action is a Coco clone of one of my favorite classic video racing games, Bump and Jump. Programmed in 1984 by Dave Dyes and released by Novasoft, which is a subsidiary of Tom Mix Software, Color Car Action is a beautiful game to look at, but unfortunately plays at a snail's pace. In a racing game, speed is very important, and sometimes you get stuck behind or between two cars, and it takes very long to build up any speed. When you do hit 62 miles per hour, you have the ability to jump over other cars, obstacles, and water, which is essential to playing the game. This is a beautiful looking Coco game, and one I played a lot in my youth, but the slowness of the game hampers my enthusiasm of it. Of course, there is the Coco 3's famous speed-up poke, which would certainly help this game by upping the clock speed of the Coco. But as it stands, I'm a little disappointed by the lack of action in Color Car Action. Finally, we have Robotack, a wonderful clone of Robotron 2084. Released by Intracolor in 1983, Robotack keeps the fast action and frenetic gameplay of the coin-op original alive. Like any good Robotron clone, you have the ability to use 2 Coco joysticks. I used 2 of the deluxe joysticks and found they work very well. The Hulks in this version are destructible, making the game a little easier to play, but I think that's a good thing. The graphics, sounds, and game speed are all top-notch, making Robotack one of my favorite Coco games. It really makes me appreciate what the Coco was able to do back in the day, under the deft hands of capable programmers. If you love Robotron and own a Coco, this is definitely one to try. So, there you have it. 3 quick reviews of 3 arcade clones for the Tandy Color Computer. This is Atari Leaf, thanking you for joining me for another Coco 3-pack. Have a great day.